Superintendent King for the prisons.
Say that again?
I could have kept my mouth shut, but I helped you out.
Oh, I would have brought it out.
Recording in progress.
8:32. Good? Morning, everybody. Welcome to the March 24th meeting of the Carroll County Commissioners. Join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We're going to change the rotation here a little bit because we have the treasurer here who has a real job, a daytime job, as well as the commissioner who has a real job. We're going to do the tan.
Unlike the superintendent of prisons who does not have a job in the back of the room.
We're going to do the tan. We're going to do the tan first.
Did you enjoy your time in Concord the other day?
Yes.
Okay.
Immensely.
And we
Don't look at me, I'm waiting
have
for
to
you.
vote for the tan, I believe. We have to vote to approve
I understand. Taxes anticipated.
tax anticipation notes.
Thank you. I had it right, just
You have
refreshed
that,
it.
yes.
I just want to make sure I give you the correct motion, so bear with me for a second.
Certainly.
Smells like bugs.
Ew. Glad I can't smell.
It could be Chuck.
No, could be John.
So,
Come on.
I'm not sure how you want to word this. Maybe you can help me with verbiage. So basically,
That would never smile at me.
certifying all of this, but I don't want you to have to read all of this.
No, we're not going to read all of
So just, you'll know how to
Hit the
say
high.
it. Yeah, hit the
Do the
highlight.
short version.
Yeah.
it. And this is demonstrating how much money we're getting, right? Or
This is what we have to
Yeah.
borrow to carry.
It's-
This allows us to borrow
And the
against,
amount you're borrowing's in the top in
against
bold.
taxation, but
Yeah.
future taxation.
Oh, well, actually, it's easy. It's right here, proceedings and authorization of notes.
Yes.
That's fine.
And it has an amount in there somewhere.
Looks like the rate's marginally better than last year.
It looked a little
More
better
favorable.
last year.
Oh, I see 11 million, but that can't be it.
No.
Part of it.
I know, but, oh, that's still.
11 million is non-taxable and the 5 is taxable. We never have dipped into the taxable part though.
Right. Is the rate there? The rate, what's the rate, 4.69?
The rates are right here.
4.95?
The tax exempt rate is here.
We got it.
Yeah, right here. That's the tax exempt rate and this one's the taxable rate right there.
I'm going to try a motion. If I screw up, let me know. I move we approve the report written involving TAN notes. One for $11,735,634 tax anticipation note, Series A, and $5,264,366 tax anticipation note B for Carroll County.
And accepting all the conditions here.
And that's not all the conditions here, and that the executive coordinator just finally told me now versus earlier.
Thank you, appreciate that.
Tax anticipation note A is exempt tax anticipation. B is federally taxable. We've never dipped into the B up to this point, and I don't anticipate that happening this year.
Yeah, but you're going to second the motion.
I second the motion, yes.
Jesus God.
I second the motion. We were almost there. I second the motion, but
I went sideways for a
in
minute.
the rate on the exempt A is 5.49%, and it's 6.95% on the federally taxable. And that's maturity of December 31st. The original issue was March 27th, 2025. Second the motion, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Great. Can you do a roll call just in case?
I, Harold Parker, approve.
Thank you.
McGee, yes.
Thank you. All right. Get to sign it, huh? Okay. Michelle, do you want to come up? Not really. I don't blame you.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Well, you know, people do everything they can to stay on camera, and I improve.
It's a free and fair society that treats everybody equally.
Okay. So I should tag.
You can quote me on that for the next advertisement.
Should tag the pages. Sign that one and pass it over.
Here.
We're gonna do this very methodically so it doesn't get mixed up.
I
so
trust your
thank
judgment
you.
on that.
Thank you. Been through this.
Logistics and procedures are your thing.
Yeah. Do we need to draw yet, or are we good? There's a schedule in here.
we're good.
We're good, okay, thank you.
Underneath, yeah, there you go.
Yep, I'm waiting, one at a time.
If I signed in the wrong spot, I don't want to hear about it.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
I don't know, do you want to do it this way, Michelle, or do you want to do them all at once? That goes on top of that one.
No signature on that one?
No, that's all one. Thank you.
Got it.
There's two of these in this packet.
Do I get a free card?
Yeah.
Because it's
I
about
hope
the same
so.
amount
I
of
already
people.
screwed it up. I signed under the commissioners apparently.
Congratulations, we need a new commissioner, so you're welcome.
I think if we just sign.
I do too.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
I think a single line crossout will suffice.
Just draw one of those little arrows to the right spot.
Yeah, I should have put the stickies on there, sorry guys.
I know it's signed.
There's two of those. There's two
Sign two in
places.
that one, okay.
This is nice. In my day job, I would get the blame for not having the stickies. Here I can
Yeah,
shift my
you can
blame of
blame
signing
me.
wrong to
Isn't
you.
that nice?
This is weird.
Everybody
I
plays
like
like
it.
You see there's one or two in there?
There's two.
There's two in that one, two in the one. Yep.
I'm not just as a piece, so that's.
Nice.
So, this is you. There's two of those in there, and then there's a separate page for Michelle, and two separate pages in there.
Yeah, Alice, I'm sorry, we're spending a lot of your money right now.
Always. Actually, that interest rate's actually pretty good,
No.
comparatively.
A
Comparatively.
positive analysis one, thank you. Fred King from Wolf Blowers here.
Yeah. Good morning, Fred.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kevin.
Good morning, Jeff. How are you?
In this packet, there's two of these.
Did we miss them?
No,
it's a
this
new
is a new
packet.
one.
Oh, that's a new one.
Yep. Right, these are just for you to sign on the second page
Yes,
of each
hold your
one.
horses.
There's two of them.
I know. Beth's my mother. I'm my mother. She's a master of state languages.
Okay, same thing, there's two signature pages in that stack.
Is there anything we're not signing today?
And that'll do it, that's the last.
I don't have any firstborn children, so you can't have.
Okay, fine.
I don't remember doing this last year. We did this last year.
Not sure.
You were not going to do this.
I've attended every meeting since I've been appointed,
Whatever.
Yep,
in
this one.
almost 2 years.
It was a new issue. I
Yep, Miss Michelle. Thank you.
was gonna say maybe they have.
Do I get a
It's you,
participation award?
but
I got a small.
there's
gold
no
trophy, I think.
signature page on it.
Should put two in there. Can you get mixed up somewhere? Are we good?
Yeah, we got these two. Do you want me to take them back?
Sure. Yeah,
either way.
I'll just pass these down while you go with your meeting, is that why you're?
Yeah, that's up to you. We can wait. We're good.
Rather not miss it. There's two in there.
Alrighty, we will move on. Commissioner Parker has requested that we move new and other business next. However, before we do that,
Actually, let's just go to public comment. I changed my mind.
Commissioner Parker has changed his mind, so we will not do that.
We'll do it later.
Before we move on, based on our information from the chairman of the delegation, he's received the resignation of Commissioner McCarthy. We have not seen that letter, but we are told that she has resigned.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Matt. And now we shall move on to public comment. Fred James, do we have any media? Anybody in the media? No?
Thanks, Michelle.
We never had later.
No. Good morning, Fred.
Yes, good morning, Fred Kane from Wolfboro. I did attend the delegation meeting on Friday, and I did get the narrative that the Carroll County Commissioners had sent out in regards to investigation, and that they were doing their own internal investigation. Looking at this list from the internal investigation you had, the chairman of the delegation's name has been brought up in it many times, and he is part of the delegation investigation committee. He, Smith, McDonald, Page, Woodcock, I believe, are the ones. I believe that the chairman of the delegation should not participate in any investigation where he may be called as a witness on this matter with the CFO, and the CFO may bring suit against the town, so I think he should not be part of that investigation and should be replaced with an independent person going forward. And I would think that the commissioners probably should send a letter to the delegation asking them to ask him to step aside where his name was mentioned several times in the narrative from the commissioners on their own internal investigation. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Kevin.
Good morning. Yeah, Kevin.
Good to see you again.
Oh, likewise. I'm kind of bored with the hay thing. I'm not going to talk about hay. But the investigation is all kind of nebulous to me, like what the pomp and circumstances and the investigation into. I mean, there's nothing nefarious going on here. Us watchdogs, we would certainly be the first to scream bloody murder if there were anything. I kind of think it's a waste of tax dollars to investigate something that Annie shot at and missed, and it's like a wild snipe hunt is what it is. Okay.
I think what you're trying to say is what's the point?
Yeah, I don't.
Where is that $35,000 going to be spent?
Yes.
Yeah,
We would
kind
like
of.
to know that also.
Yeah, that's it. Is the delegation going to appoint another commissioner? Yeah.
I would assume.
Sooner or later, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I know the chairman of the delegation had mentioned he got a phone call from McCarthy, Commissioner, I guess, ex-chairman McCarthy. I don't know, was there actually a letter written or something?
We don't know.
Did he reference a letter, or did he just say?
He did. He
Yeah, I
mentioned
thought
that
he
he got
referenced
something
the
in
letter.
writing.
It could have been anything, but
I hate to sound like a skinflint, but did she not collect like 4 months, like $4,000? Isn't it like roughly 1,000? Maybe she should, return that or something with the boxes. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Dallas.
Yeah, these guys pretty much talked about everything I was gonna talk about.
all right, you can
I'm
come back
still,
down.
yeah, I still feel like, this is a big waste of time. I don't think anything will come from it. As far as Fred and saying the chair should say, maybe he should be right involved, then we'll find out everything. I don't care either way. right. She did take a bunch of boxes out, and she did get paid for something that she never showed up for, so. Personally, I would have much rather her just showed up and, you know, speak for her constituents that voted for her. That would have been the better choice. And that's it, I'm gonna leave it there.
Thank you.
Now, we do business.
Do you want to leave your comments to the end, or? Mr. Commissioner Parker has the floor.
Mr. Chairman, I would like to make multiple motions, which hopefully will save the taxpayer dollars, because Dallas is here. I would like to send a letter to the Attorney General of the state of New Hampshire and the Public Integrity Unit about Lino Avellini's conduct as chairman of the delegation. We have written information that he did not answer truthfully a right-to-know request. He basically lied about how this investigation started, and I would like the Attorney General and the Public Integrity Unit to look into it before we get too farther down the road of $35,000 being spent. The county commission has been open. We have done reports. We're probably going to end up doing more reports as we unseal minutes. But I would like to have that one of the first things done in priority. Why did Lino Avellini give 3 different answers when asked about who started this whole investigation, and did not answer the right-to-know request by Mr. Kane of Wolfboro? I believe it was Fred who asked him.
It was.
Is that a motion?
That's a motion.
Second, all in favor?
Aye. Motion number 2. All sealed minutes of the county commissioners, going back to whenever we have them started, will be unsealed as long as we go through the due process of making sure employees' personal information, so on and so forth, are run by lawyers. And when Melissa has nothing else to do, can get them to us in a timely fashion. I was being facetious on that, Melissa. But no more sealed minutes. It's all opened, and it needs to be out.
Melissa, can we do that based on information on employees?
We can release them with redactions.
Yeah,
So
redactions.
We'll be very careful.
Employees need to be protected, so on and so forth. But there's other
Well,
information.
I just want to make that clear. I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye. I don't know if I have a third one or not. Oh, third letter. The one we voted on last meeting to tell the commissioner of the delegation that he treats county employees horribly for what he did to one person. I would also like to add your name to it, Melissa, of what he did to you during the last meeting. It is disgraceful that any elected official denigrates any employee of this county by saying their job is useless. So on that note, Lino Avellini owes this commission, every county employee, and the people of Carroll County an apology, which we probably will never get, but I would like that to be put in a letter. And both those letters, I would also like CC to the delegation and to the local media outlets.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye. I think I'm done.
All right, well, that was fun. All right. I believe we have Hales, what do we have, Hales
Yeah.
minutes?
I move we move into Hales.
Yeah, we have to move in.
Hales Selectmen's
Yes,
meeting.
we will now go into Hales Selectmen meeting.
8:50.
8:50.
Aye.
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 You have 2 things for Hales. One is a set of meeting minutes for March 4th. And the second is the MS-60W, which is an audit waiver request. Because of the size of Hales, they're not required to have an annual audit. So this is a
Do I
waiver.
need the delegation's approval for this? I don't
No.
want it to be investigated again.
If you'd investigated now, I must add on to it.
It asks for the approval of the governing body, and that's you.
Okay, I guess we need a motion to accept the minutes.
I move we accept the minutes because I just read it and it looks correct.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Are there signature lines, if you could?
Thank you for putting the B in my name.
And then we have an MS-60W audit waiver request. And as you just heard from Melissa, this is based on the population size of Hales location, which is under 750 people, which is in accordance with RSA 41:31C2. Motion to accept.
So moved.
All in favor? Aye.
I'm all for it. I believe that covers us for Hales location.
I believe it does.
I move we come out of Hales location.
Second, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
I assume this is governing bodies, is us, Melissa?
Yes.
I'm waiting for Ed to sit there and give us a time.
The time is 8:45, Ed?
No, it's 8:52.
8:52? I can't see that far.
Got some glasses.
I do have glasses. Oh, yeah, I got the wrong hand. Okay. All right,
I think we're done jumping all over everything.
I guess we can do the minutes for,
14?
yeah, the minutes of the 14th. Have you read them? Are you happy with them?
I read them.
And you're happy with them?
I'm never happy with them, but I read them.
Mr. Chairman, I have one correction.
See, told you.
It's the 4th, is it?
Yeah,
It's the
that's
4th.
the correction, they have the incorrect date on the top, so with that correction, if you could approve them, I need to change it to March 14th at the top.
I move we approve the minutes of March 14th to help the executive coordinator correct our mistakes and approve the minutes.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
I think we already did too, didn't we?
I think so.
Review of release of non-public minutes?
Yep, that's done.
We already did that.
Well,
No?
no, we haven't.
Oh, no, you've got the first set.
Yeah. So,
This is the first batch of minutes.
these have been reviewed by myself and the council, general counsel. I had emailed the redacted copies to you guys, so take a look at. And then it's up to you if you want to approve. None of these have ever been approved. So you would have to approve them and release them if you wish.
Would you like to post a table that until next week? To have a chance to look at it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mainly because I have a question about employee termination. Can we actually have that release sealed? Oh, okay, not sealed. Well, actually, wait a minute. Go ahead, I'm going to read it. Oh, no, it's redacted. We're fine.
They looked all right to me, I read them.
Yeah. You were there, I was not. Okay, those I remember because I was here.
Do we have the manifest numbers?
I don't, but I can get those for you. Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, we can wait till next week. So it doesn't matter.
That's okay. I'm good.
Motion.
So if you choose to release those, you'll need to include the dates of each in your motion.
Each of the minutes?
Yeah.
All right, I move that we release non-public minutes to the public for the meetings of April 13th, 2023, May 1st, 2024, January 17th, 2025, January 10th, 2025, March 7th, 2024, April 25th, 2024, August 5th, 2024, July 3rd, 2024, July 18th, 2024, September 11th, 2024, October 9th, 2024, October 31st, 2024, May 9th, 2024, September 26th, 2024, and I believe that's the last one.
Make that motion.
I did make that motion.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
We'll hold the manifest approval till next week, even though it's done. We've done the tax anticipation notes. We have the department head report from our MVC administrator.
I was waiting for the word esteemed administrator.
Well, you know,
Give them
the
time.
greatly esteemed,
Oh, greatly.
greatly
I don't know who
esteemed,
you've been talking to, but I appreciate it.
greatly esteemed.
Well, thank you for having me, gentlemen. Appreciate it. This is my monthly report, which I think I'll probably put towards the end of the month, so I can have good agency data to give you, and also, so I'm going to talk about the facility. So facility census is strong, remain strong, which is a good thing. Our quality mix is good.
We are having some bed management challenges on one of my units because I have a resident who it's tough to put someone next to, but we're working through that. Getting a lot of good admissions from our local hospitals, so that is great. Quick agency report. So as I mentioned during the delegation meeting, the number of vacancies I have in agency staff. So right now I have, and I think I believe you guys have that in your packet. 703, I have one nurse, and that's my unit manager, which I had an interview for this morning. I have 5 LNAs. 311, I have 9 LNAs and 1 nurse. At 11-7, 6 LNAs and 2 nurses. We have hired 3 employees in the last month. 2 of them full-time, a full-time LNA and a full-time LPN. The LPN will be working second shift. The LNA is a first shift, so agency hours should be lowered by that amount of 80. And we also have a per diem person who's going to be picking up shifts when she is able. So we are also have a orientation starting at the beginning of April, where I believe we have 4 people, a couple full-time, a couple per diem, so pretty excited about that. So we're definitely making some traction there. And for the month of March, we've had 0 terminations. So closing the back door as well. So
Sounds good.
we're getting there. So any questions on agency? And we'll just go over to architect, EGA. I believe you have that contract.
Yeah, I was just looking at it.
In front of you. So EGA was a contractor that designed Mountain View 15 years ago. We have spoken to them about re-engaging to give us design plans for the laundry. He's actually coming out today at around 1 o'clock just to do a little walkthrough as just a courtesy, like a meet and greet with people. So the cost would be $60,000, broken up into 4 separate installments.
Melissa, did the delegation approve the money for this,
$60,000, yes,
for this,
yep,
but not for the construction?
right.
I still have to disagree on the construction part.
In terms of?
That if it's ARPA funds, it came to us, not them.
We're working our way through that.
Yeah.
It's not clear. There seems to be some disagreement between the delegation and our auditor.
Well, let's go to the commission, to our lawyer.
That will be in progress. We probably have to put this out for an RFP, correct, Melissa?
You do have, it's up to you. Our procurement policy says that you have to go out for materials and equipment. For services, you do not.
Right, and this would be considered a service.
Yeah.
So that's up to you.
We would RFP and RFQ the construction part, and that would, everything run through EGA. So they would do all
I would be inclined to go with EGA just because they are familiar with the building, and they built it originally.
I have no problem with
Commissioner Parker?
I move, we approve.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Can I have the approval that includes me to sign off on the contract?
No, I don't trust you.
Yes.
Okay.
And we will amend the.
We'll amend the motion that you can have approval to sign up on the contract. Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Still don't
This
trust.
is pretty exciting.
It is, absolutely.
It's really exciting. This will be
It's
a
one
big
more
help
step
to
until we can
the.
dynamite this building.
Yeah.
All righty.
We're gonna have to put a delay on this.
All right. On a lighter note,
Yes.
we have a new agreement with Porter Office Supplies. They're the ones who provide our copy machines.
Yes.
So our current copy machine is out of the agreement. It's 5 years old. So they're proposing that we can replace both of them for literally only $50 more a month, which I have in my budget, or replace the old one for a cost of about $30 less than what I currently pay. My recommendation was that we do both of them now. So what happens now is we take the one from downstairs, which has a lot of copies on it, bring it upstairs, and get rid of that one. Unfortunately, within a few months' time, that one will start to break down because of the amount of copies on it. So for $50 more, we can get 2 brand new machines, which will help with our efficiency in the building and just getting stuff done so people don't have to run downstairs to make copies.
And you have money in the budget.
Yep.
Okay. I believe they approve your budget without any changes,
Right.
correct? So, and you're still okay, everything is?
We're good.
Commissioner Parker,
Sir,
do you have any problem with the copies?
I have no problem with copiers. I was
Would
just,
you-
sorry, I got caught fascinated in
Would
minutes
you,
here.
would you care to make a motion to approve the copy agreements?
Can't use mimeographs, huh?
Yeah, my arm gets tired.
We motioned to
I'll
approve the
second
copy
that.
agreement.
All in favor?
Aye.
Right, and I can sign that agreement as well.
You can sign that agreement.
Perfect.
Wow, just acted for
I
a
know,
while.
the power's just going in my head now.
I know.
Don't abuse it.
Pretty soon you'll be a commissioner.
I'm sorry, I
Be
couldn't
careful what you
hear, I
wish
couldn't
for.
hear that part, you know,
Be careful
I'm
what
hard
you-
of listening, so.
Be careful what you wish for.
And that is all I have. You have any questions or anything?
Fred?
Yes, I'm glad you acknowledged me. I'd like to ask the administrator, I get the reports, and on February 2nd, we had 33 checks cut to agency staff. And at the end of February 23rd, we had 28. And now you're saying we have 24.
Fred, I'm gonna stop you for a second.
Yeah.
The administrator's here to talk to us. This should be safe for public comment.
The chair.
Yeah, the chair and I are disagreeing on this one.
Would you, can he finish this one, and then next week we'll hold it down? No.
I have no problem.
Okay.
No, I'm used to Fred asking good questions, so.
Well, I mean, it's just,
Yep.
if that's the case, we'll drop the agency staff, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And,
We
you
are
know,
lower than we are, not to cut you off,
Yeah.
I know where you're going with, I think I know where you're going with.
Yeah.
So between February and March, we have lowered agency. So currently, I have 26 vacancies right now. And that's
Yeah.
according to my director.
Well, you've lowered it by 9 agency, if that's the case, that is very good.
Some of the paychecks there weren't full paychecks, and other people, we had people coming and going, so there were a little bit of overlap, so, yep.
Well, I mean, that's a good thing, you know, I mean, 33 is pretty high, and you're down to 24.
That's still high,
so
but-
It's still high, correct.
We're going in the right direction.
Absolutely,
All right.
and I got some stuff that I'll hand out to the commissioners also
Thank you.
afterwards, thank you.
Good job.
Anything else? Thank you, gentlemen. I'm gonna sign some contracts.
Go for it.
Spend it all in one spot. Well, actually, in this case, do spend it all in one spot.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
what's a mimeograph?
Yeah, right, right. That's called, it's a dinosaur.
Don't you remember when you were in school and you used to smell it, you know, the first couple, because you had that great smell to it?
That's what's wrong with us.
Go for change of purpose. This would be Melissa.
Now that you've approved moving forward with EGA, we need to write to Gopher and ask for a change of purpose for the funds. The funds were previously
Do you need
appropriated
a
for the
motion
annex.
to do that?
I just need
Consensus?
If you want to authorize me to request a change of purpose for the Gopher funds, I can do that.
Might as well do it right, otherwise we get called
Yes,
on
yeah,
it.
that's right.
So moved.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
So the money was previously appropriated for this building or granted for this building. Now we need to ask governor and council to change the scope. Thank you.
Other business, any other business, Commissioner Parker?
No.
Commissioners' reports and comments?
Can you make sure that the minutes that we just released from May 1st, 2024 get over to the county attorney's office?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And we will go into non-public session at this point.
You gotta do the list.
I know we have to do the list, but unfortunately, I picked my wrong folder on my way over here. I picked my selectmen folder up instead of my...
Did you find one?
Yeah.
Okay.
We will now go into non-public section. Non-public session. Session 1 will be under A, which is under New Hampshire RSA 91A:32, and it's A, dismissal, promotion, and compensation. And then we will go into session 2, which is B, public employee hiring. And we will come out only to seal the minutes and adjourn. Roll call.
You need a second.
Yes, we need a second. I mean, a motion to go into non-public. Second.
I should leave you hanging there. Second,
Roll call.
yes.
Commissioner Parker?
Yes.
Commissioner McGee, yes.
9:07.
Wow, this is a fast meeting.
Let's do it.
I just got
We
comfortable
just
with this chair.
have to, wait for the HR director to call.
Okay.
So we just-
Oh, you still go in the back room, we'll share the chair.
You can.
Great.
Actually, no, this is how I got the previous board trouble. Stay out here.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. We don't like doing.
Just set, just got separated.
Oh, the minutes, all of a sudden I have a whole bunch of minutes, I just stuffed in here.
This one is just laying by itself.
Quiet on the set.
Hang on a second. We gotta come out of non-public and seal the minutes as soon as Lois gets in.
9:42.
We'll get together this week. Yes? Maybe
Are you done making lunch plans?
tomorrow, Wednesday, we'll get together? Brought up. Okay.
Yeah, I know it's there.
Oh, okay, as long as you don't see it.
Yep. Sorry. Thank you.
Okay, we will come out of non-public at 9:42, and I will entertain a motion to seal the minutes, come out of non-public and seal the minutes.
So moved.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Which
Because
ones?
releasing the minutes.
See, I knew it.
And release.
Because releasing the minutes would render the proposed
Oh, that's
action
right.
ineffective.
Yes. So
And it's
amended.
for A, B, and actually, sorry to interrupt. That's what I do
Oh,
here.
you're making lunch plans.
While you were in non-public, you also ventured into a different,
We did?
you went in under A and B.
Yes.
And then I would say that you also touched on, where's the security? I, related to cybersecurity.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah, we did briefly do that.
And just keep in mind that the statutes clearly says that you need to stipulate why you're leaving before you have the non-public.
It just, the conversation's strayed, so
Just
you
saying.
should probably be honest about it when you come out.
We're not
right?
perfect, Ed, sometimes.
Yes. We didn't
Well, he's
intentionally do
definitely
that,
not
it just, there was an issue. So what am I doing now?
I'm sorry.
It's all yours. I've already told you I'm not doing a motion for the non-public.
You're sealing the minutes of A, B, and I because releasing the minutes would render the proposed action ineffective. You don't have to repeat it, you can just say what she said.
Right.
Okay.
So moved.
Say the words.
Oh.
What she said.
What she said.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you.
So to go into non-public for I, you did not properly motion, second, and roll call that I. That's all I'm saying. There's no way it's going to hold up in court. Nobody's going to win. But you got to be really careful, because if you don't do that right, then somebody can't come after you. Let me rephrase that. Somebody can get the minutes.
It was something that was brought to our attention that wasn't
Okay.
initially discussed or warned of. And before we adjourn, I'd just like to thank our executive coordinator for all our hard work at the budget preparation. He spent a lot of time, a lot of hours, and did a great job.
Second.
Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa.
You're welcome.
Yeah, she got shafted.
And with that, we will adjourn till the call issue. Oh, I'm sorry, we have public comment at the end. I'm sorry.
You're Fred
I'm
King from
sorry,
Wolfboro,
Fred.
right?
Yeah, Fred
I'm
King
sorry,
from
Fred, I
Wolfboro.
apologize.
I too would like to thank the executive coordinator for all her work she did at the delegation, and I do feel that the chair was very inappropriate during the delegation meeting with the executive coordinator. And my mother used to say to me, it's sometimes how you say it. And I will repeat that to the chair of the delegation. It's sometimes how he says it, but to me, I thought it was inappropriate also. Thank you.
Thank you. Kevin?
Yeah, Kevin Moore. Yeah, those school mom boys, the tone of your voice, young man. Well, while you all were in public meeting there, we solved the world problem. We didn't solve world hunger, but we've solved several major issues. You'd be happy to know. We solved all kinds of things. Yeah, thank you.
Do you want to be a county commissioner?
Well, I guess, anybody else? Karen, anybody? No, good.
Karen, you're bringing the dog next time, right?
Dallas, good, thank you.
I'll ask his mom.
All right, so we will adjourn until I call the chair.
So moved.
Thank you.
9:46.
Thank you for your work.
Our work is not.
Our work is never done.
Take care.
Oh, the checkbook here.
Unless you just want to give it back.
No, I was reading it.